Yeah, big money in this bitch if you didn't know. Big business minus the business suit. Even I look in the mirror like, is it you? Then I say, I must be the hottest if it isn't you.
Y'all ready? I know a couple of y'all been waiting on this one. I just came back from a run and working out, so I'm a little stopped up and all kind of stuff. But anyway, we're going to get through this. So I went back on the comments over a couple of my videos. Some of y'all put y'all draft, who y'all think we should draft. And some of y'all actually put y'all picks in there. So under this video, go ahead and put your picks in there, what you think. I'm going to give you my draft order, at least the first 10 picks. After that, I ain't even worried about it because we won't be picking there. But put your picks in there. Who you think we're going to take? Who you think the Giants going to take? Who you think the Browns going to take? I mean, it's just something to talk about. Like I told you, the draft a crapshoot, man. You don't know what you're going to get. You can pick number 1 overall, get your pick out of the entire draft, and that dude be a bust. You don't know. But it's the off season to give us something to talk about. Tell me what you think. Shout out to my new subscribers and shout out to my old subscribers. If you posted your draft list in one of my old videos, go ahead and find that and put it in this video. Because I suspect people are going to be looking in the comments to see who picked what. And you other commentators, man, if you make videos, you should do this too. So we can see what we get or what we gonna get. And then on draft night, we'll come back and see who had it right. All right. So let's get started. First pick in the draft is the Browns. Now the Browns is just, they trash. But I think the Browns are going to pick Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen is the quarterback out of UCLA. Now, I know they got DK7 over there, and he pretty good. Well, I won't say he pretty good. He okay. But the Browns are going to have to continue to draft quarterbacks until somebody blow them away. They ain't never had the first pick in the draft to pick a quarterback with, I don't think. Or not in a while. So, if you got an opportunity to pick first in the draft and all the quarterbacks is available to you, you better get one. And I think right here they're going to get Josh Rosen. Now, I wanted to go with Baker Mayfield here, but I was like, nah, he too Johnny Manziel-esque, and they ain't finna chance that. If they smart, they ain't finna chance that. So I think they're going to go with Josh Rosen, quarterback out of UCLA. Number 2, the Giants. Here's what I think the Giants are going to do. I think they're going to take Saquon Barkley, the running back out of Penn State. Now, a lot of y'all drafts, y'all put in my comments, y'all wanted us to take the running back. But I don't think he's going to make it to us. I think the Giants are going to scoop him up. A lot of people got the Giants taking a quarterback here at the number 2 pick, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to go with Eli Manning. I mean, we saw them sit Eli Manning, and we saw the backlash that came from that. I mean, they got their coach fired. So that tells me they dedicated to Eli Manning. Not that they ain't going to get a quarterback, because they will, but not in the first round. I think they're going to go ahead and get that running back because they need a running game real bad. I mean, they need a lot of stuff, but they really need a running back. And I think with the number 2 pick in the draft, you don't pass over Saquon. What's his name? Saquon Barkley. The Colts need a lot. The Colts need a corner. The Colts need an offensive line. Colts need defensive line. Colts need linebackers. Colts need everything. But right here, I think they go with Quentin Nelson. He's the guard from Notre Dame. I think they go with him. Reason why it is because Andrew Luck can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy because he keeps getting touched and felt on. The only way to stop him from getting felt on and touched on and grabbed on is to protect him. And the way you protect him is with offensive linemen. I think they take this opportunity to draft one of the most pro-rated offensive linemen that we didn't have in a while. And that is going to be Quentin Nelson, the offensive guard. Okay. Then next, the Browns pick again. I think they got this pick from the Texans, I believe. I think the Browns are going with their second pick in the first round. They're gonna go with Minkah Fitzpatrick. That's the defensive back. Now I think they're gonna go with him because they need help on defense. The defensive line is okay. They got a linebacker, but I think they're gonna take the opportunity to go ahead and get a corner that can come in and start right away. You got your quarterback. You got a little running game, and we're gonna talk about the running game here soon again. But you got your running game a little bit. But right now you need some corners, and I think they're gonna get this corner right here. Come in and start right away. Then next, the Broncos pick. I think the Broncos are gonna go with Sam Darnold, the QB out of USC. So the Broncos do got Paxton Lynch, but he don't look that good. He look trash. But he's serviceable, but he ain't. I don't think they're gonna be messing around too much. I think they're gonna go ahead and take a quarterback here. A lot of people might have Baker Mayfield going here too, but I don't think they're gonna take a risk. I don't see John Elway being that risky when it comes to that quarterback because again, Baker Mayfield, he smell of Johnny Manziel. If it wasn't for Johnny Manziel, if Johnny Manziel never came in the league, right, and we didn't have that example, Baker Mayfield would have went number 1 overall, in my opinion. But because he's thinking of damn Johnny Manziel, I think they're gonna take Sam Darnold. And I think they're gonna roll with him to let him start over Paxton Lynch. Next, the Jets. Here is where Baker Mayfield comes off the board. The Jets. The Jets is an organization that will take that risk. I think they need to sign Josh McCown for another year and then bring Baker Mayfield to play behind him. Number 1, that's going to humble him a little bit. Number 2, he can kind of learn the game. But he pro ready. But I think right here is where he's going to be a Jet. I think he's going to do good for him. He's a QB out of Oklahoma. I think he's going to do good for him. So Baker Mayfield comes off the board to go to the Jets. Then it comes the Bucs. You know what name I haven't called yet? Bradley Chubb. And that's who the Bucs going to take. Bradley Chubb, the edge rusher out of North Carolina State, NC State. Obviously, we need a damn edge rusher real bad. An edge rusher really, really bad. I mean, we had the lowest amount of sacks in the NFL last year. We are creating no pressure. None. And this dude right here can make a difference on our defensive line. Now, we're going to talk about some free agents that we need to sign, but this is an opportunity for us to take Bradley Chubb. Now, if Saquon Barkley is available by this time, he will be the pick. He will be the pick. But I got him already going to the Giants, so that leaves Bradley Chubb for us to take. So I believe we will take Bradley Chubb. That's going to make a lot of Bucs fans very happy if we're able to do that. The next pick is the Bears. The Bears need a wide receiver. So they're going to take Calvin Ridley, the wide receiver out of Alabama. You're going to see him come off the board. And then the 49ers are the next pick. They're going to take Roquan Smith, which is the linebacker out of Georgia. And then the Raiders are going to take Joshua Jackson, the cornerback out of Iowa. So, just to recap, for y'all slow mother, the Browns are going to take Josh Rosen, the quarterback. The Giants are going to take Saquon Barkley, the running back. The Colts are going to take Quentin Nelson, the offensive guard. The Browns are going to take Minkah Fitzpatrick with their second pick, the defensive back. The Broncos are going to take Sam Darnold, the quarterback. The Jets are going to take Baker Mayfield, the quarterback. And then the Bucs are going to take Bradley Chubb, the edge rusher. The Bears are going to take Calvin Ridley, the wide receiver. The 49ers are going to take Roquan Smith, the linebacker out of Georgia. And then the Raiders are going to take Joshua Jackson, the cornerback out of Iowa. So put your picks down in there. I gave you the order that they're calling them in. I mean the order of the draft. So just pick who you think. Again, that's if nothing changes. Nobody jumps over nobody. Nobody gives their picks up, which we know is going to happen. But that's just how I think it's going to go. For somebody that, if Bradley Chubb gets past the Browns' second pick, look for somebody to jump up and try to take him. If he gets past the Browns' second pick and jump over the Broncos, because the Broncos don't have to take a quarterback right here. They can wait until the second round to take their quarterback. So they prime to allow somebody to come take their pick. And they'll do better with multiple picks. So after that Browns second pick, if Bradley Chubb is still there, look for somebody to jump over to jump over the Jets and the Bucs and go take them. So anyway, I hope that don't happen, but that's what I think. Free agents. Now here's some free agents, and I only got a handful. Normally, when it comes to big name free agents, you're only gonna get like 2 or 3, 2 maybe 3. Then you're gonna get a bunch of other free agents, and they're gonna be middle of the road kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Bucs have a hard time getting free agents to come here because we're not that good. And if you're getting courted by playoff teams, you probably would rather go to a playoff team. The difference is teams with worse records normally have the most cap space. Normally. So if you are pretty bad, if you picking in the top 10, you got a lot of cap space. So if you one of them players that's trying to get to the Super Bowl or something right away, and you ain't got time to grow with a team, then you're not gonna come to the Bucs. And they got to pay you a lot of money to get you to come down here. So there's players out there like Le'Veon Bell, players like that's top players that even if, so let's say the Steelers don't keep him, why would he come to the Bucs? Like, I want him to come to the Bucs, don't get me wrong, but why would he? Why would you leave the Steelers to come to the Bucs? And the only way that'll happen if we gotta overpay him, and I don't think they're gonna do that. So when I tell you these players that I chose them because I think that they would possibly come to the Bucs. The first one is a running back, because obviously we need a running back. I like Peyton Barber, but we need a running back. Doug Martin is done. He's gone. He's going to be a Patriot or something like that, maybe a Jet, but he definitely ain't going to stay here. I got Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde is a running back out of San Francisco. Now, the 49ers was trash last year before they got Jimmy Garoppolo. But now that they got him, I think the 49ers are going to be drafting them a running back, and I think they're going to run with that person. And then they took our damn running back that we got late in the draft last year. He's over there. Oh, and yeah, he sure did. He went to the 49ers. I forgot his damn name. But anyway, yeah, so he's over there. So I think they're going to probably try to do something with that. So they ain't going to re-sign him, Carlos Hyde. And Carlos Hyde been doing okay. But I think he'll do better behind a better line and a better team. So I think that suits the Bucs to target. Carlos Hyde. Oh, man, something got in my eye. The next, and this person is also a 49er, the safety Eric Reed from the 49ers. Now, I don't know if it means anything that their GM is an ex-Buck. Does that mean anything when it comes to us picking up some of their free agents? I don't know. We're about to find out, right? So, Eric Reed, the safety from the 49ers. Somebody we can look at. Next, Star Lotulelei. Star Lotulelei, who's a Panthers defensive tackle. Now, last year he wasn't that good, but he is good. You put Star Lotulelei next to Gerald McCoy, that's going to be a pretty good duo. Good run stopper, man. Good run stopper. I know we need a pass rush, but you can't pass up on the ability to get a run stopper like that. You just can't. Especially if you put him in there on first and second down. You just can't. Or third and short. You can't not put him in there. Not go after him. Now listen, I know he's in our division. But a lot of times these guys, not a lot of times, but sometimes these guys want to get back at their old team, right? So Star Lotulelei could be like, yo, I'm going to go to the Bucs. he gotta admire Jerry McCoy. They all do. Bucs fans hate Jerry McCoy more than actual people in the league. So, Starla Tulele. The next person I think we should target is Justin Pugh. He's an offensive guard for the Giants. We obviously, dang, I'm tongue-tied. We obviously need offensive linemen. So I think this is an opportunity. Oh, my computer going crazy. This is an opportunity for us to get our offensive linemen in Justin Pugh. Next, Sheldon Richardson, the defensive tackle from the Seahawks. He's going to be a free agent, I think. I don't think they're going to re-sign him or anything like that, and they ain't going to franchise tag him. This is another good defensive tackle. I know you might be looking at Clinton McDonald and say, man, the last time we got somebody from the Seahawks, he ain't really showing do nothing. But I'm telling you, this is a good pickup if we can get him. He's a rotational guy. I'm not expecting him to come out here and bust crazy, go crazy, but definitely put him in heavy rotation. Having a defensive tackle rotation ain't bad. So I like that. This dude I've been talking about, this next dude, I've been talking about him since the season. And that's Ezekiel Anza. Ezekiel Anza is the edge rusher from the Lions. I don't think they're going to re-sign him. Well, they might, but I think that's somebody we definitely got to target, man. Raw talent, got speed and quickness off the edge. Again, he off and on games. He off and on games, I ain't going to lie. But I think he can, in a nice rotation, he'll be good off that edge, especially if we get Bradley Chubb. We get Bradley Chubb and throw Ezekiel on the end. Woo! That's going to be a dynamic pass rush, I'm telling you. With Starla Tulele and Jerry McCoy in the middle, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. My next one, and it's almost my last one, LaMarcus Joyner. He's the cornerback from the Rams. Always like what the Rams defense does. Now, my problem with him is I don't know if he looks that good because they got Aaron Donald in the middle, and that boy is a beast, the #1 defensive lineman in the league. If you got a #1 defensive lineman in the league, you know how they say the defensive line helped the pass coverage, and the pass coverage helped the defensive line. Meaning, if the cornerbacks is locking their receivers down, they get a defensive line more time to get to the passer. If the defensive line is getting to the passer quickly, then the cornerbacks don't got to cover as long. So a lot of times, depending on which one is playing better that day, the other one can make the other one look better. So I don't know if he's a product of a quick pass rush, and that's what makes him so good, or he's just that good. But I'm willing to bet he's that damn good. So I like LaMarcus Joyner, man, cornerback from the Rams. You got to target him. And last but not least, and I know everybody been talking about him, man. I don't know how I feel about him, but Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler, man, you got to take a sniff at him, see what kind of money he's looking for. Take a sniff at him, see what he's talking about. If you can bring him in, Tampa, bring him in. Talk to him. Is he the best? Is he a game world beater? If he the best in the game? No. But he's a solid corner. He's been on championship teams. He's been in the big games. He's been there, done that. I don't know what his issue was and why the Patriots ain't playing him in the Super Bowl, but they didn't. And you see what kind of difference it made. They lost the Super Bowl. And I think they lost it primarily because of that, because he wasn't in the game. If for somebody to make a difference, that much of a difference, on an already championship-built team, he's somebody we got to talk to. He's somebody we got to talk to. If he made that much difference in the game, he's somebody we got to talk to. So that's my free agents. That's it, man. Now again, you're gonna have some top rated guys that you're gonna try to bring in, and then you got some middle tier and then some lower tier guys. I know we're gonna bring in a whole bunch of free agents, we always do, but they are lower tier guys you probably never even heard of, or guys off people practice roster. These are the guys that to me are more in the upper tier that might actually talk to us. They may not come, but they might talk to us. Again, I got Carlos Hyde, the running back from the 49ers, Eric Reed, the safety from the 49ers, Starla Tulele, the defensive tackle from the Panthers, Justin Pugh, the offensive guard from the Giants, I got Sheldon Richardson, the defensive tackle from the Seahawks. Ezekiel Anza, the edge rusher from the Lions. I got LaMarcus Joyner, the cornerback from the Rams. And finally, Malcolm Butler, the cornerback from the Patriots. So, tell me what you think, man. Give me your opinion. Y'all know I'm going to respond to y'all in the comments. You already know that. I might not respond tonight. I may respond tomorrow or the next day, but I will respond to you more than likely. As long as you're not talking junk. You know, if you're talking junk, I'm just going to skip right past your comment. But as long as you tell me what you think, I'll tell you what I think about what you said. So put it in the comments. Like the video. Share it if you want to. See what other Bucs fans think. That's my draft. And that's my free agents we need to target. I told y'all it was coming. Peace.